Hello, Facebook fam. How are you guys doing? How is your day? How is your Monday? I hope that you're having the most badass day. I am in my car coming at you live because I was just doing some work at the coffee shop and just getting my week ready, booking in all my clients, and just having a really chill and creative day. And as you guys know, I am in the launch phase of my program From Broken Stuck to Cash and Clarity, which I realize now, hi Caitlin, which I realize now, I've been saying it's a 10-day program, and I'm sitting there doing the math, I'm like, it's a 14-day program. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I am in a world of my own. So hello Caitlin, hello. Please say hey when you jump on because I want to say hi to you. Hello Danielle. Okay, so as you guys know that I am in a launch phase for my program. We begin in 9 days as of today, and it is one of the most incredible programs. It is so transformative. It is on the inside that we do all of the work, but also on the outside. So we do both the inner work as well as the strategy in your business to really go from broke and go from this place that you feel really stuck and stagnant to making cash and having clarity in your business. So anyways, hello Heath. Hello Danielle. I don't know if I said hi to you guys. Hello Dakota. So here from Arizona, oh my goodness, bring me that heat, Caitlin. That sounds amazing. Hi Dakota. So there's a reason why I want to talk about this today. The number one reason why people aren't buying, why your ideal babe is not buying from you. And this is because it's come up in my launch. And I have seen women have this fear and have this same situation, have the same reason in why they're not buying and what's holding them back. So I wanted to come in here and share this with you because I really think that this could be beneficial and helpful for you, whether it is for yourself or, it's in your business and it's something that you are encountering within yourself and why your customers and clients aren't purchasing from you. Hi, Katana. Hi, Sarah. How are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are having a fabulous Monday. So you guys, the number one reason why women, why your ideal babe, why your ideal client isn't buying from you, what it comes down to is that they have a fear or a belief that they will not be a return on their own investment. Hi, Cecily. Hopefully I said your name right. Hello, Shelby. How are you guys doing? So, sorry you guys, this one piece of my hair is just driving me bonkers. Anyways, so the number one reason why people do not buy, why your ideal babe is not buying from you in your business, they're not purchasing your programs, they're not purchasing your products, they're not purchasing your workout program, they're not purchasing what it is that you have to sell, it's not probably because of the reasons why you think it is, right? It's not because of money. It's not because they don't have time. It's not because of anything else other than the fact that they don't think that they're going to be a return on their own investment. Hello, Tamara. Hi, Theo. Hi, Jody. Waving at you all. And this is because at some point or another, they have probably built this story around why, They've built a story around it because they have given up on something before. So for example, maybe they had a workout program and they started a workout program. We've all been there. We've bought something and we didn't follow through on it, right? They bought something, they maybe bought a workout program from you before and then they didn't follow through on it. And then it happened again and it happened again. Or they bought a gym membership and then they didn't go. And then what's happened here is after time and time again of them making this decision and then not following through on it, they've coined this story around themselves or built this story or adapted this story that they are someone who doesn't follow through. That they are somebody who is not going to be a return on their own investment. If they put the time, they put the money, they put the energy into it, they won't follow through. Good topic. Yay, I'm happy you love it. Hello, Marianne. And so at some point, this is the story that they latched onto themselves, that they're not going to be a return on their own investment. So when you're talking about the products or you're in their inbox and you're trying to help them get set up with a workout program and they're saying, well, I don't have the time. It's really not about the time. It's not about the money. When they're saying, oh, I don't have the money, it's not about the money, you guys. What it's coming down to is that they don't think that they're going to succeed. They've seen from the past that they have given up before, and so now they've adapted this story to themselves that they're just somebody who fails, they're just somebody who gives up, and they're somebody who does not follow through. And so this story isn't real. This story isn't, that isn't real, but as a coach, as somebody who's running a business and wanting to help these women to move through this, it's important that you recognize that the reason why they're buying or they're not buying has nothing to do with you. It really usually has nothing to do with their time. It has nothing to do with excuses. It has to do with the fact that they don't believe that they're going to be a return on their own investment, right? They've cloned this story. They've believed, they've sat in this place that I failed, I've given up before. How am I going to succeed if I invest this amount of money back in? Will it actually be the right time? And what it's really come down to beforehand is, if they've given up before, it probably has been self-sabotage, right? What happens is sometimes we get really close to seeing this version of ourselves that we want to be. Okay, we see ourselves, whether it's with money and it's a business opportunity, and we see that we could potentially become this person who's making this level of income, or we are starting to say a fitness program, because I know that there's a lot of health coaches out here who follow me and watch my videos and are in my group, and that I help and I coach. So sometimes they see this version of themselves on this other side of their workout programs, right? But they've never actually been this version of them, whether it's income or it's, maybe clear skin, and they've actually allowed themselves to feel confident when they walk out of the house, or they put on clothes and they actually feel so freaking good in what it is that they're wearing. Or maybe they just feel really damn good in their relationship. You guys, as much as we want these things sometimes, we've never been this version of ourselves on the other side of it. If we are somebody that has always signed on for programs, but we've given up, or maybe we are somebody who's done a million different things with our workouts. We've gone to the gym, we have tried a different workout program, we have tried different diets, and no matter what, we don't follow through on it. What it comes down to sometimes is because there's a version of us on the other side of it that we see. We see this version of us that we can be. However, we've never actually been her, right? We've never been her where we have felt confident walking out of the house and not worrying about what people think. We have never been this version of ourselves. We're not stressing over money and bills and trying to have date nights and living in this struggle bus or this struggle story. We as humans naturally want to keep ourselves safe. We want to keep ourselves comfortable. And so we adapt and we hold on to the story of who we are and why we do the things that we do, right? I made a post about this earlier, about my income and how my income has increased and how I had a very near 2K day on the weekend. And this was really hard for me to stretch into. This was really difficult for me to actually allow myself to receive, because for such a long period of time, I had this belief, and I cloned this belief, and I adapted this story to myself that I had to struggle, that life had to be really hard, that I always had to struggle with finances, that I was always just going to get by, that I had to always live in my overdraft, right? That was me, because that had always been me up until this point. So actually stepping into the version of myself where I wasn't struggling, where money wasn't a fight in our relationship, where I could actually enjoy the things that I want to enjoy and actually receive it, that was difficult for me to step into. And so we adapt and we take on these stories based on other things, because one, that's just been our reality up until this point, and we haven't seen anything different. But then we also take action and sometimes self-sabotage things, because we want to keep ourselves safe and validate the stories that we believe are true about ourselves. Hi, Amy. Hi, Brookel. That is a beautiful name. I love that. Amy, you are so sweet. Hello, Lauren. So this is a big reason why women do not buy, or why your ideal client, your ideal babe, whoever it is that you're selling to, is not buying. Is because up until this point, they have adapted and taken on this belief in this story based on their past of who it is that they are. And they want to live in this story. And maybe this is you. Maybe this is the reason why you're thinking about joining my program, but you haven't, right? Maybe this is a reason why you're like, I've tried many different programs. I've hired coaches. I've been on consultations. I've done all of the things. I have been on a million team trainings, but it hasn't worked. So why would I do it now? Why would I reinvest? Why would I try again? Right? But reality is, in the past, it might have just been self-sabotage, like I was just mentioning, right? Where you actually don't go live or you don't finish the program because you're scared of who you're going to be on the other side of it, whether you recognize it or not. That could be one reason. The other reason could be that it was out of alignment. I have friends sometimes that will message me and they're like, I feel so pulled to take on this course or to try out this program or to hire this coach, but I don't know if it's the right fit for me. I'm so freaking scared because I've invested before and it didn't work out. But when they dig deeper, they realize that the only reason why it didn't work out is because they weren't in a space that was ready to receive it yet. They actually weren't in alignment with the coach. They weren't in alignment with the training, or they actually just went into it from a space of fear rather than a space of alignment, rather than a space that this felt really damn good and I knew in my heart and my soul that this is the right time for it. They did it because they thought that it was going to get them something else. They did it because they thought that if they invested, they were going to become a certain person on the other side of it just from doing it first, actually doing the work on the inside. Hello, Sherry. Just making sure that I get you guys. Hi, Brittany. So there's a reason why people don't buy. There's a reason why women are not buying your product. There's a reason why women are not purchasing your services or they're not taking up on your offer. And a lot of the time it has to do with them. It just has to do with this fear that they're not going to be a return on the money that it is that they put down. And if this is you, and this is a reason why you haven't leaped, if this is a reason why you haven't taken action and you are still holding back, whether it is from, say, signing up for the program that I'm running, or it's hiring the coach that you truly want to work with, or it's launching your business, or it's putting the thing out into the world that you truly want to do, and actually investing and taking that next best step, what it comes down to is that you have to rewrite your story. Okay, you have to rewrite your story. You have to choose again. I even wrote down some questions, right? Because this fear, you guys, it's keeping you safe. We all naturally are like children, and inside we're all these inner kids, right? We want to keep ourselves safe. When we were little and we were scared, we just put this blanket over top of us and we're like, I'm safe, I'm okay, no one can get me in here. And so when things are hard or difficult and we're scared, we do the same thing. We hide ourselves. We put this blanket over ourselves, this invisible blanket, because we want to keep ourselves safe. And I get it. It's comfortable there, right? We're not going to make mistakes. We're not going to fall on our face. We're not going to have judgment. We're not going to have these things from other people. However, we also aren't going to get closer to the person that we want to be, and we're not going to achieve the life that we want by doing the same damn thing over and over and over again and not stretching ourselves or becoming a different version of ourselves. Hello, Stasia, my babe. Hello, Emily. Oh my goodness, my favorite people are on here. I love you guys. So this is a big reason why people are not buying, and I know that this is a reason why women are held back from jumping into even my program, even at a low investment level, because $177 to work with me for 20 days and have 20 days access to me is about 10% of what it costs to work with me one-on-one. So this is a steal, and this is the only way to work with me right now because my one-on-one is filled up. But I know that no matter if it's one-on-one or if it's this program or it's a service that you guys are offering, the reason why people don't do it is because you're scared that you're not going to follow through, because this has been a story that you have built you have, what's the right word here? This is a story that has become yours from the past. Okay, you have not followed through in the past, so now you think, therefore, I will not follow through again. And the only way for you to change the story is for you to change your behaviors, to change your actions, to change the beliefs behind the actions. My favorite monthly payment. You are the sweetest, Darcy. I love you, I love you, I love you. So you guys, I wrote down some questions. Oh, actually, I'm gonna share this example with you. And yes, I write it down, okay? Because I have now mom brain. And I can't remember things if I don't write them down, but that's okay. So you guys, I want you to think about this, okay? And I love this example. I'm even sharing it, I think, on my episode on the podcast that releases tomorrow. You need to think about this example here. I'm cutting out. Am I cutting out for anybody else? Please let me know. If I'm cutting out for you, please let me know. Kelly, hello. Because I'm coming in clear right now for me, but if I'm cutting out, please tell me. However, okay, this example. Imagine going into a restaurant, you guys. Imagine going into a restaurant and all they had was enough for one person. Okay, they had one glass, they had one set of cutlery, one plate, one bartender, one server, one person in the kitchen, one thing on the menu. Imagine if you just walked into a restaurant and that's all there was enough for one freaking person. What would you think? What would you think if you walked into a restaurant and all they had was enough for one person? You'd be like, I'm walking right back out. Is this real life right now? Is this real life that I'm walking into a restaurant that is only set up for one person? It doesn't make sense, right? But if that restaurant was like you, right, and you're sitting here right now wanting this validation from someone else. Okay, you're ready. Now you can invest because you're not going to fail. Okay, now you're ready. Go do the damn thing because you're not going to get judged. Now you can invest because it's going to all work out for you, and you're waiting for this validation, for this permission from somebody else that it's all going to be okay, rather than giving it to yourself. It's like the same thing as walking to a restaurant. That restaurant, before they open the doors, they have to have the vision in mind. They have to have the full belief, and they have to invest in not where they are, but where they're going. They need to invest their time, their energy, beliefs, their money, everything, not from where they are, right? Because if they invested from where they are, they wouldn't invest anything. They wouldn't open the doors. They wouldn't have plates. They wouldn't have cutlery. They wouldn't have glasses. They wouldn't have staff. They wouldn't have trained anybody. They wouldn't have anything, right? If they're waiting for all the people to line up at the door and then say, okay, now we need all the tables. Now we need all the cutlery. Now we need all the things because we're good enough, they wouldn't have a business. But for some reason, when we work online, we don't view it that way. We don't see things that way. We're waiting for other people to show up first and to tell us that we're ready, to tell us that it's time, that we can invest, that we can take initiative and action at the level that we want to be, not the level that we are. And something has to flip, right? You have to give yourself this validation. You have to give yourself this permission. This is so incredibly important when you're building a business and you're signing on clients or you're selling products to customer. It's taking action from not where you are, but where you want to be. I just made a post about this in the Boss Babe Club because this has made all the difference for me in my journey. This has literally made all the difference. You're good. Okay, Amber, thank you so much. Waving. Hello, Amy, my love. Emily, I'm good. Wonderful. Okay, that makes me happy. Maybe it's just Stassia's connection. So anyways, you guys, what new story do you want to believe? Okay, what new story do you want to believe? What new truth, what new truth do you want to stand in this season of your life? Do you want to create the new story that you succeed? Do you want to create the new story that you are a return on your own investment? That this is a different time, this is a different season of your life? Do you want to create the new story that you finish what you start? That you are the woman who shows up as the woman that she wants to be? That in the past, that was just the past and it wasn't in alignment and it didn't feel good, and you recognize that now? You can create a new story of who you are and who you want to be at any damn time. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you, okay, you're ready. You get to choose this right now. So what is the new story that you want to stand in? What is the new story that you want to believe? In order for you to really see and take leaps at that level, you need to create a new story. You need to create a new truth. Otherwise, you're going to continuously be living in one that's not real, because this is just inner chatter. This is just an inner voice in our head saying, "Hey, you're gonna fail. You're not gonna succeed. If you invest now, it's not gonna work out for you." This is just a story in your head. This is just inner chatter. And if you've read the Untethered Soul, it's like your inner roommate. Essentially, your inner roommate is this person that lives in your head that's telling you all these false truths that aren't real. So it's up for you. If you want to change your reality, you have to start asking yourself different questions. You need to start asking yourself and taking action from a different space. Otherwise, you're going to continue to create the same reality in which you live in right now. So, what new story do you want to believe is true about yourself? Who is the person that you want to be? What new truth do you want to stand in? Because especially if you're somebody who is in business, as you make decisions from this space and you start to shift this, you're going to also inspire and lead your customers and your potential clients to do the same thing. But as long as you're making decisions from this space, other people are going to make their decisions from this space. So you guys, who do you want to be versus who have you been? Who do you want to be versus who have you been? I hope this was powerful. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to be deep diving into this so much deeper inside of my 14-day program from Broken Stuck to Cash and Clarity. Okay, we begin in 9 days. The details. The details. There are 7 trainings. They're every other day over the 14 days. You get full access to me in the group. You get sorry, my nose is so freaking itchy right now. You also get the group open for an extra 7 days. So the group in total is open for 21 days, and you get access to the replays, every live training. There is live coaching, there is a live training that's essentially kind of like this, but you will also get to watch the replays up until the group closes on September 11th. So you have plenty of time to catch up. You have time to, if you aren't able to catch every single training, that is okay. I get it. Life is busy and sometimes things just don't line up for every single person, and that's okay. That's why there's replays. So it is a 14-day program. There is a training every other day. We are going through the inner game. Okay, we are going to help. I'm going to help you to become the woman who makes decisions from the space of empowerment, from the space of where she wants to be. Okay, it's really freaking powerful. I'm going to help you rewrite your narrative with money. I'm going to help you step into a new story. Plus, I'm helping you do all the strategy and the actual side of running a business, of having clarity around who you're serving, clarity in your offers, clarity in how you're launching, clarity in all of the back end stuff of your business. We're going to deep freaking dive over these 14 days, but there will be access for an extra 7 days after the trainings are done, on top of the Q&A and celebration, that you have access to the trainings, you have access to me, you have access to the support group and all of the women that are in there. So it is freaking incredible. So in order to invest in this, I will drop the link below. You can send me a message as well if you just want to double check, is this training for me? Is this something that I need in this season of my in the season of my business and in my life? Am I ready for this? I'm going to drop the link below if you want to just register and save your spot. I will see it and I will send you over your welcome letter almost immediately. But if you have questions and you're just not sure if it is for you, please send me a message. And I would be so super happy to make sure that it is for you if it is that right next best step. But other than that, you guys, I hope that you have an incredible night, and I'm so excited for the women who are saying yes, who are walking through fear, and who are rewriting their stories around this, and are going to choose a new story. And they're going to choose, I am a return on my own investment. I can do this. I can be the woman that I want to be, and I'm going to start by saying yes now. Hello, Brittany. Hi, Megan. So I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. 9 days, we begin. Magic is freaking happening. And I want it to be you, but if you do say yes, I want it to be a hell freaking yes, not a maybe, okay? So anyways, you guys, have an incredible night. I hope this was powerful. I hope this was helpful. And if you can share this video, if you can tag somebody in your team, if you can share it with your downline, that would mean the world to me, because I truly just want to help and serve, and I want to help more women be able to make these leaps in their life. So you guys, have an incredible night. I have so much love for you, and if you have any questions about the program, please send me a message. Bye, guys.